Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a kind and brave girl named Amina. One morning, her mother asked her to take a basket of food to her grandmother, who was unwell and living on the outskirts of the forest. Her mother reminded her, "This is an Amanah. Trust, Amina. Be careful, avoid distractions, and always ask Allah for protection." Amina nodded and set off, reciting Bismillah before stepping onto the forest path. Along the way, she was stopped by a cunning wolf named Shuja, who had been watching her from the shadows. Shuja said with a fake smile, "Where are you going, young girl? What is in your basket?" Amina remembered her mother's advice not to share too much with strangers. She replied politely, "I am delivering food to my grandmother." The wolf, eager to deceive her, suggested, "The path through the meadow is much faster and full of flowers. You could pick some for your grandmother." Amina hesitated, but then recalled the importance of sticking to her trust and replied firmly, "Thank you, but I must take the path I know is safe." Shuja, frustrated, ran ahead to the grandmother's house, devising a plan to harm her. The wolf pretended to be a traveler seeking shelter, tricking the grandmother into letting him inside. He locked her in a room and disguised himself in her clothes, waiting for Amina. When Amina arrived, she immediately noticed something was strange. The figure in the bed looked like her grandmother, but the voice sounded gruff and the manner suspicious. Amina's heart turned to Allah, and she quietly recited Ayat al-Kursi under her breath. The wolf's disguise began to falter under the power of the Quran. Finally, the wolf leapt out, revealing himself. Amina didn't panic, but instead ran outside, calling for help. Her voice reached a nearby woodcutter, who came rushing to aid her. Together they managed to capture the wolf and free her grandmother. Amina and her grandmother thanked Allah for their safety, recognizing the power of dua and vigilance. The wolf, realizing his mistakes, was set free on the condition that he never harm others again. Moral lessons. 1. Amanah. Fulfilling a trust with care and responsibility is a vital virtue. 2. Taqwa. Staying connected to Allah through dua and Quran protects from harm. 3. Discernment. Be cautious of strangers and avoid falling into deception. 4. Repentance. Even those who do wrong can choose to change their ways.